We're getting signals from MRO.
Tango Delta.
Touchdown confirmed. Perseverance safely on the surface of Mars, ready to begin seeking the signs of past life.
For years now, some rovers have been roaming around the surface of Mars trying to uncover its secrets. And so far, scientists have learned a lot about this planet, which Elon Musk is planning on colonizing. However, it has not yet been determined whether humans can survive there. One of the rovers has uncovered something that might change how scientists see the red planet. There has been evidence of a purple coating on Mars, so what could this purple coating be? What could have caused it? Hello, and welcome back to our channel, Mars Discovery. In today's video, we will take a look at the mysterious purple coating found on Mars rocks. Before we continue, please take a moment to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos. And with that, let's take a peek. All the way from the surface to the skies, Mars is mostly covered with red dust. However, thanks to the Perseverance rover, there was evidence of another thing of a different color on the planet. The Martian palette includes purple in almost all of the sites that the robotic geologist has visited. The color is found as a thin, smooth coating on some of the stones, leaving paint-like blobs on others. According to Anne Alila, a geochemist at Los Alamos National Laboratory, some of the other rocks look as if they've been partially frosted in magenta icing. Alila recently presented an early analysis of the coatings at a conference of the American Geophysical Union, AGU. This color is found all over rocks of different shapes and sizes, including some tiny pebbles. But the main question in all of this is, how exactly did these coatings form? Sadly enough, Alila does not have an answer to that yet. But this has piqued the interest of most scientists, and they are all eager to learn more about this. The team lead for space and planetary exploration at Los Alamos National Laboratory, Nina Lanza, said, "There's a lot to look forward to as we continue to do analysis." Nina has been studying the coatings alongside Alila. If the scientists were able to uncover the origin of the mysterious blobs, they might just reveal some clues about Mars's past, including whether it once hosted some form of ancient life. There is a possibility that as the coating formed, it stored some form of encoded information about the surrounding conditions in their chemical and mineral makeup. This could actually help scientists reconstruct environments that are no longer there. There might even be evidence of life, just like how microbes help craft many similar stony veneers on Earth. Scientists could also understand how other worlds operate as they study these types of crusts. Cassandra Marnoka, an environmental microbiologist at Niagara University in New York, was wondering how universal geological processes are and how they change from planet to planet. These purple Martian coatings were found in the Jezreel Crater, which is a 28-mile wide pockmark that was blasted out by a meteorite impact billions of years ago. It once hosted an ancient lake. Perseverance has been roaming this crater ever since it landed in it in February 2021. And almost everywhere where the rover stops, there are flashes of purple popping up in the images. Given that rock coatings are not a new discovery on Mars, the frequent purple flecks on Jezreel's surface have definitely left scientists with more questions than answers. Bradley Garzinski of Purdue University also presented an analysis of the coatings at the recent AGU conference. Garzinski is making use of the imagery from a pair of cameras which are known as Mastcam-Z to study the coatings. According to Garzinski, the Mastcam-Z is essentially the scientific eyes of the rover. They capture images using various filters that block out certain wavelengths of light. With this, scientists can get a rough idea of the rock's composition. Alila and her colleagues are using the rover's supercam to have a closer look at the coatings. The supercam can shoot a laser at a rock, vaporizing a small bit of material and sussing out its elemental composition. Each laser shot leaves a tiny pit on the surface and makes a snap-like sound. The noise is then recorded by the microphone on the rover. This allows the scientists to hear when the laser cuts through the coating and into the rock below. These sounds really help a lot in revealing clues to some of the rock's properties, such as how hard it is. According to some of the early results from these analyses, the purple color seems to be a layer that is softer and chemically distinct from the rock below. The images taken by the Mastcam-Z show that the coatings may contain some type of iron oxide. On the other hand, SuperCam analyses hint that they are enriched in hydrogen and occasionally magnesium. The presence of hydrogen suggests that water played a role in the formation of this purple coating. Iron oxide also hints toward water, just like how rust forms on a bike that was left in the rain. As the scientists continue studying these patches, they may discover more about the red planet's wet past, including how long the Jezreel Crater held water and maybe even the lake's chemistry. Garzinski believes that these coatings could play a huge part in the story. However, scientists have found the location of these purple patches to be a little mysterious. Perseverance's current route does not cut through any of the lake sediments, but rather the rocks that formed from the cooling magma. So this raises the question, how did these rocks arrive at this location on the crater floor? And how and when did the water come into contact? So far, the team has only managed to analyze a few samples of this coating, but they are still facing many challenges. According to Olila, SuperCam's different chemistry readings and the changes in the laser's sounds are not lining up yet. Separating the chemical signatures of the coatings from the underlying rock, the ever-present Martian dust surface is complicated. In addition, the strong winds present on Mars limit what scientists can hear as the laser snaps. Such coatings are associated with life here on Earth, meaning that the Martian rock coatings could be of major interest to astrobiologists. These small openings in the rocks could create a tiny safe haven where microbes could survive in harsh environments. The rock will provide nutrients, a shield from the sun, or even moisture in otherwise dry landscapes. Some microbes help craft coatings by metabolizing metals scoured from the rock surface or dissolved in water. On Mars, these coatings could even help preserve the evidence of ancient microbes long after their deaths by preventing Mars's intense solar radiation from degrading delicate organic structures. During the Viking missions in the mid-1970s, the first rock coatings on Mars were spotted. However, it has taken more wheels on the ground to identify the dark splotches as coatings rather than stains on the surface. Of great excitement was discovering the dark magnesium-rich coatings found in the Jezreel Crater, where the Curiosity rover is currently roaming. The find is quite similar to a particular type of rock coating on Earth that is known as varnish, and it tends to be rife with tiny life forms. The team hopes to further untangle the chemistry of the coatings and search for organic matter that is associated with the Martian crust, since they could hint at the presence of microbes. However, getting the rocks back to Earth for lab analysis is one of the few ways to find out how the purple patches formed definitively. In the meantime, the team continues their quest to find out as much as they can about this purple residue. What do you think the purple coating could be? Feel free to comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel Mars Discovery and hit the bell icon for more intriguing content. Until then, goodbye.